Disclaimer: this biography is based on accurate research. Some images are illustrative due to copyright limitations. Before we delve into the rich tapestry of the Prada legacy, it is essential to set the stage with a note of transparency. The information presented here is the result of meticulous research into the life and work of Mario Prada. However, due to the scarcity of authenticated personal photographs of Mario Prada and copyright restrictions, the images embedded within this essay are illustrative, chosen to evoke the era and aesthetic of the world he built. Now let us turn our focus to the man himself. Mario Prada was, in many ways, an enigma. He was a man of his time, born into an Italy that was undergoing profound social and economic transformation. He was not a designer in the modern sense, sketching collections season after season. Instead, he was a visionary entrepreneur, a connoisseur of the exquisite, and a curator of luxury. His story begins not on a runway but in the bustling, sophisticated streets of Milan at the turn of the century. He possessed a keen eye for quality and an innate understanding of what the burgeoning European elite desired. Objects that were not merely functional, but were statements of taste, travel, and worldly sophistication. His background was quintessentially Milanese, steeped in a culture that prized craftsmanship and quiet elegance. In the year 1913, Mario Prada, alongside his brother Martino, took the decisive step that would forever alter the landscape of luxury goods. They founded their company, naming it Fratelli Prada, which simply translates to Prada Brothers. Their chosen location was nothing less than the prestigious Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II in Milan, an architectural marvel and the city's most elegant shopping arcade. This choice of address was a deliberate statement of intent. The first Prada store was more than just a retail space. It was a sanctuary of luxury. Mario Prada designed it to be an immersive experience with mahogany shelving, polished brass fixtures and elegant glass display cases that showcased each item like a piece of art. This single location became a destination, a must-visit for European royalty, aristocrats, and discerning members of the bourgeoisie. Its reputation spread not through advertising but through word of mouth among the very circles it sought to attract. A pivotal milestone came in 1919, just 6 years after its founding. In a remarkable acknowledgement of its superior quality and prestige, Fratelli Prada was appointed an official supplier to the Italian royal house of Savoy. This was an extraordinary honor, granting the brand the right to incorporate the House of Savoy's coat of arms and the phrase, "by appointment to the royal house," into its logo. This royal warrant was an official seal of approval, cementing Prada's status as a purveyor of the highest order. At the heart of Mario Prada's success was his profound understanding of materials. He possessed an almost obsessive focus on sourcing the most unusual and luxurious materials from around the globe, including fine English leathers, exotic skins like alligator and ostrich. He also incorporated precious elements like tortoiseshell, ivory, and fine crystals from Bohemia. This fusion of different textures and origins created a distinct Prada aesthetic, worldly, sophisticated, and unapologetically luxurious. Despite its prestigious positioning, the journey was not without significant challenges. The Great Depression of the 1930s severely impacted the wealthy elite who formed Prada's core customer base. Luxury spending plummeted, posing a serious existential threat. Mario Prada navigated this difficult era, not by compromising on quality or lowering prices but by reinforcing the brand's message of timeless value. He reasoned that those who could still afford luxury would invest in pieces that were durable and classic. The Second World War brought new obstacles. Italy's involvement led to severe shortages of raw materials, trade disruptions, and a near-total collapse of international travel that had been the brand's lifeblood. During these years, Mario Prada's leadership was tested to its limits. The business had to adapt, likely shifting to smaller leather goods and repairs, utilizing whatever materials were available locally while maintaining the brand's commitment to craftsmanship. Mario Prada held a personal philosophy that was deeply traditional and contradictory. He built an empire creating beautiful products for women, yet firmly believed that women had no place in business, creating a significant succession crisis as he aged. He had a son who showed little interest in the family business, leaving Mario without a male heir. In a turn of events, surely ironic for him, the only family member capable and willing to take the reins was his daughter, Luisa Prada. Despite his convictions, he ultimately passed control to her upon his death in 1958. Luisa stepped into the role and managed the business for nearly 2 decades, successfully maintaining the brand's high standards and proving her father's beliefs profoundly mistaken. Luisa's leadership paved the way for her daughter, Mario Prada, who took over in the late 70s. Armed with a doctorate in political science and revolutionary design vision, Mario transformed her grandfather's traditional luxury house into the global fashion powerhouse we know today. Mario Prada's death in 1958 marked the end of an era, but his influence continues to resonate. His most significant legacy is the foundation he built, a brand synonymous with uncompromising quality and understated luxury. He was not a fashion designer who created seasonal collections, but a visionary who built a timeless platform for luxury. The story of Mario Prada is a powerful reminder that the most enduring legacies in fashion are crafted piece by piece from quality, integrity, and a clear, unwavering vision.